Cassie Chris. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and I make handmade jewelry. I first started about last year, I started with clay. My pieces, they were like art. I wanted to create pieces that were just art that people can wear, handmade wearable art. That was the whole theme behind it. So that's how I started, and from there I just continued doing it and using different mediums. Now I'm using rubber tubing to make earrings, like I have one on right now, and bracelets and necklaces as well. And I use resin as well to make my pieces. Sometimes like I'll create a piece and it'll take me maybe 2 months to really complete it, because I put my all into what I do. So I really want to make sure it's done, because usually when I make a piece and I rush through it, I don't feel satisfied and I'm constantly going back to it. So, you know, even if it takes 2 months to, you know, really say, okay, this is what I want, sometimes I'll go back and add more or take off. So, you know, sometimes the process could be a little long, sometimes a little short, depending on what I'm making. But I really like to take my time and not rush through it, because a lot of, you know, art nowadays is not really, nobody really takes their time. It's just rushed because everything is so, you know, on demand. So I just really like to take my time with what I do, and until I really get my vision clear and out there the way I want to. My whole message is to be bold, be beautiful, and stand out. So I want people to stand out in my pieces and you know, stand out from the crowd and not want to be wearing what everybody else wearing, because a lot of jewelry designers, you know, when they make things, everybody's making the same thing. So I want to be able to stand out from everybody else and make something different and out of the box, and to be bold, and you know, and to feel confident in your own style. The colors, they're bright colored, and the material that I use, resin, is not your everyday material that you would see on pieces. And especially as far as rubber tubing, like you wouldn't see everybody, you know, wearing rubber tube, you know, earrings, and you wouldn't even really notice it's rubber tubing until somebody tells you. So I guess that's pretty much, I'm still working on developing a signature thing for me. So that's really just what it is. I want to go back into making more clay pieces, more bigger pieces. Right now I'm working on men's jewelry. So that's something that a lot of people are not working on. So I want to go in that direction in the future, as far as my jewelry stuff, the things that I'm making. As far as my jewelry, I want to go in that direction and make more pieces that are more bold and artsy, not just jewelry, but make things that are really handmade, wearable art. I saw somebody posted an event on Raw, a Raw event, I think last year, the ending of last year. Or it was like a picture event they did. They live in New York. So I looked it up, I went on the website, and you know, I saw that it had different artists, photographers, hairstylists, and I read about Raw, and I was just like, you know what, maybe this is something that I really should get into, because it helps artists that are coming up to network with other artists in one room, which I think is really exciting. And you know, we're in the middle of Manhattan, and you know, my favorite area, Canal Street. So it's I feel like it was a great opportunity to get into. You can find my jewelry at www.jewelsofgenesis.com. I'm also on Facebook, Facebook/JewelsOfGenesis, Instagram, Cassie Chris, and that's really it. My name is Cassie Chris, and I'm a raw artist.